Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Well, today's my brother Evans's birthday, and you know, um, I just wanted to wish him a happy birthday on his many endeavors. Not to mention studying the Word of God as well. Anyways, enough said. I want to get into today's commentary. This one is about rainy season. Now, the song Rainy Season from Crumbacher really told the story about being depressed or when you're going through a crisis in your life. For instance, there have been many crises in my family. First, when I lost my Aunt Parthena at an early age, I felt a little shaky at first, yet I had to move forward without her. Um, that I myself, with the entire family, especially my granddad, all had to go through the first crisis at the time. Um, when it was not specifically the first one we've ever had, the year before my aunt passed, I've lost my granduncle Arthur, and my family had to go to Detroit to say goodbye to him. Um, really. Now, and yet, about Parthena, I have gotten along with her. Then 2 years later, I've lost my other granduncle, Buford, yet I was said to be his most favorite caregiver. And I too have gotten along. Then I lost Aunt Lily in Arkansas, my granddad's sister, which was devastating. Unlike the times I've had with my Aunt Parthena and my granddad Annie, and of course my Uncle Buford. I did not have the kind of relationship with Aunt Lily. And no, it's not that I did not get along with her. It's just me and my family have lived miles apart from her. Now that's a big difference. However, though, when I finally lost my granddad Andy, it was all consuming for me and my family. When I was visiting Tiffany Patterson, who is a good friend of mine, at the second to last Ypsilanti Heritage Festival, she, of all people, was the first to hear about my granddad's passing for me and everybody else, with the exception of Priscilla, of course, who was the last to know the following year. When Tiffany heard about this, she was very devastated, and my whole world again was falling apart. Yet I was sorry I didn't get a chance to talk to my granddad Andy more than whom I talked to when Aunt Parthena was around. At the funeral, I comforted my cousin Mary Lou from Detroit, seeing she was uh, her, and that's Annie's favorite relative. She was about to do everything for my granddad, like selling my granddad's house for one, and another is to recapture all of the wonderful memories of what my granddad had become. When she was growing up, when she was living in Detroit during World War II. She was both the warrior and the churchgoer, and I still miss her to this very day. Now, you understand, just because you go through one crisis after another doesn't put you into a situation for you to become a warrior. That has nothing to do with that. It has to do with God who heals you, comforts you in the time of your loss, crises, or any other problem that you've dealt with over the years. Jesus always saves us throughout the times we've been through, yet in turn, He loves you. Despite all you've been through in a long time, even more so, is Jesus is our God, who Himself is a waymaker, peacemaker, promise keeper, master. All these things you can name Him. But most of all, He is our friend. So you should let Him do the healing for you, I must say. and that's no lie. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, and next week on the commentary, if rainy season is not enough, I promise someone from 242, I'm going to be doing a commentary all about another Crumbacher song, but it's different. This would be called Speechless. So get ready for that. Thank you. Goodbye.